Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about my thoughts and reactions to a movie called Attack of the Mushroom People, or the Japanese version, Matengo. This was a film released in 1963, and it was recommended to me from CG, so thank you again for a great film. I thought it was pretty good for being from 1963. It held up really well. Actually, I didn't like. There was at the beginning it was kind of slow, but then I couldn't get away. I couldn't stop watching. I wanted to see what happens next, because the director was good at giving clues slowly by slowly revealing everything, but not all at once. But let me give you a little bit of history about this movie. So apparently, it was about to be banned from in Japan because of its depiction of its scenes where the people in the movie resembled the victims of the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki back in World War II. With the radiation effects. So I saw that. I kind of was like, wow, that actually kind of makes sense. I can see why they would almost ban it, but they did not do that. It was directly released on television in the US. The version I watched was the original version, with subtitles, which is pretty good. And another thing too is it's based off a short story from a man named William Hope Hodgson's, based on the short story he wrote called "The Voice in the Night." And apparently, the script is very sticks to everything in the short stories, so that was pretty cool to find out. But a lot of themes arose in this movie, and that's what I liked about it too. And I think for me, the biggest theme was this disparity. About there was a lot of themes of wealth in there. These rich people on a yacht. The story begins all fine and dandy. They're on a yacht, apparently a very expensive one. And you have a lot of different people on it from different backgrounds and professions, writers, professors. But what it really hits on is about basically human nature, and how human nature at the end of the day will get the best of people. They made a lot of references to Tokyo, how they were, away from Tokyo, which is the big city, right? The New York City of Japan. And so, they're all like, yeah, we're away from Tokyo. We have freedom, right? And as the story progresses, the yacht crashes and they're on an island, and they're looking for resources. They're looking for what to eat, and that's when people start turning on each other, and people start going crazy because you're out, you don't know where you are, you're without food and water for too long. The mind, the body will just go crazy. So people in the movie started seeing things. You also saw primal instincts. There was two women on the yacht and a bunch of men, and there was jealousy. Some guys got jealous of the women flirting with certain guys. But I think that one of the greatest themes for me was that in the end, human nature will find a way to break through all the facades of life. And so they got away from the city, but at the end of the day, when you're in a situation, dire situations, people will go against each other to survive. And so that was a big kind of theme in the movie that I liked. And just makes me think, like, kind of funny how I watched A Little Shop of Horrors about a big plant, eating humans, and then this movie about a mushroom, a fungus, like. So I really liked it. So thank you, CG, once again for recommending it to me. I just had to talk about it because I thought it was a good movie. I mean, the ending was pretty good as well. It's one of those movies where you don't know if anything in the movie was actually, if the narrator, if anything that the narrator said was actually true. I think because the movie opens up, and the person's being he's being whatchamacallit, looked at in a psychic hospital in Tokyo. So it's like one of those movies where is this kind of a movie about disillusionment and mental instabilities? But yeah, really good. So I'll in the link below, you can actually watch the movie for free on Internet Archive. This is where I watched it. So let me know what you think about it. Definitely a good film. I love that I'm getting introduced into this Japanese horror. And yeah, the version I watched is a good one. I didn't watch the dubbed one. I watched the subtitles. It's not bad to read. I actually prefer the subtitles because you're hearing their actual like voices in Japanese, and you can hear their inflection in their speech. So thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.